round of the Indian Women's League 2 as the cross comes into the box. It goes a long way there to Nandini. Doesn't get the control required. Last touch comes off the left back. Out for a goal kick. And from both teams' perspective, 0-0 the scoreline. Plenty of chances to try and break that deadlock as quickly as possible. On the left-hand side, it's a bit of a battle going on there. Zella Almeida does brilliantly to turn away and find an awesome pass there to Pushpa Purab, who shows her fancy footwork. First time ball in. And they are trying to find Rizella. Rizella looking for the shot there. I think she was just about to change her mind. Didn't pull the trigger. There's Sakshi. And drive with the ball here. Decides to go with the long pass instead. Oh, she with a very good win there. Taking as a stopper, not easy. Again, they win the first ball. Rizella with immaculate bit of control. Then Sakshi just dawdling on the ball, waiting for the right option and doesn't find an accurate pass. Needs to be a lot more swifter in her actions here in terms to get those passes going. Nandini Balla has been venturing further forward on quite a few occasions as that left back. She's shown that she's got the engine and the quality to really stretch the pitch on the left-hand side for KRIDA Prabodhini. Again, Maya with outstanding work off the ball. The way she just drops deep and makes that extra woman in midfield. Lovely play this. Just splits the pass nicely. A combination of goalkeeper and centre half. Centre half having to take charge of the situation. Drops the shoulder nicely and breezes past the defenders. And a chance here as the ball comes in towards. Oh, it's played perfectly, but can't get the touch. It was Anelia Barreto who had made that run. It was right into her path. The ball just spun away from her. That's a brilliant cross, and KRIDA Prabodhini Pune nearly paying the price halfway through the first half, and this game is just simmering to a boil now. There's Rani Kadam. And allowed to turn. Now the punch forward. It's easily dealt with by Aroshi. Good first touch. To just break away from the challenge, and now it's opened up nicely and finds Pushpa Purab, who's picked her head up. She has an elaborate of a company. Pushpa with the ball in. It's brilliant, and the header is not on target. Well, that is a top pick out there from Pushpa Purab, finding her center forward. But Anelia Barreto can't direct the header on target. Look at this for a cross. It is picture perfect. And having got there first, Anelia feels that she could have done a whole lot better. Well, that's the clearest chance that SESA Football Academy have created in this first half. There's Pushpa again. Rizella. Brilliant play from her. Looking for the through pass. Well defended. Now that front three really starting to gel very well here. Rizella, Pushpa, and Anelia Barreto. The most likely for SESA Football Academy to get that goal. Really struggled in the first two games against Garhwal United and Indian Arrows. That loss to Roots was in a lot more of a competitive fashion after they went 1-0 up, and that's a good bit of skill down the right-hand side here. Opening up for the cross. Good defending. Oh, she gets there first and she gets that out of harm's way. Looking to turn away from trouble. Good strong play again. Alicia Tavares allowing the bench forward. Good clearance. It's been relentless action here. It's been free-flowing football. Very little time for either team to really settle down here. It's been end-to-end for most of the match. Fantastic to see over 50 people watching live on the AIFF YouTube channel. Thank you for your continued support and viewership. Absolutely paramount to the growth of women's football in India. Knowing that there's such a digital audience out there watching. Take down there. And allowed to turn. Good bit of footwork there from Sumaya Sheikh, but she's been robbed off the ball. It's a good punched pass there from Payal Kotari. Laura should be favourite. Lets the ball go and out for a goal kick. Over 25 minutes of action played here in match number 9 of the Indian Women's League 2 near the Daler Stadium. Plenty of action, but yet to see a goal. Not for a lack of effort, though. Both teams have really pressed on here. Try and get that opening goal, knowing that how crucial it just might turn out to be. The PRABODHINI Pune would have been riding high after the 3-0 victory against Roots Football Club. They were brought back straight down to earth by Indian Arrows. That 4-0 defeat. So, tournament not going according to their plan for them, but a win here for KRIDA PRABODHINI will get them to 6 points, and that is a very impressive haul in the 4 games that they've played. And second in Group A with the 3 wins and 1 defeat, but they were prolific in front of goal. On the right-hand side, waiting for options here. SESA Football Academy, waiting for the right chance, but they've been hounded very well. Pushpa on that right-hand side, always open, always available for the ball. Here she is. Alpida turns away from trouble, but her pass has been intercepted. It's a good win in midfield, though. Oh, it's an errant pass, forcing the left back to take corrective measures, but she's lost out here. Here's Sumaya Sheikh, finds her captain. Rani Kadam being put under pressure. All the way back to our goalkeeper, Ritika Bansode. Busy in the early phases, having to make some big saves after he was faced with that one-on-one situation with Anelia Barreto. They did set the tone defensively for KRIDA PRABODHINI. Keep that clean sheet for as long as possible. Again, the turn is good here and burst forward, really good pace, and the through ball is perfect. Here's Pushpa Purab. He doesn't have support here. Now the support arrives, looking for the cutback across, and it's nearly, very nearly into the path of Anelia Barreto. Pushpa Purab is causing all sorts of problems down the right-hand side. She's picked the passes on those couple of occasions, but not found a centre forward. Here as the referee signals the time for the drinks break here. 0-0 the scoreline, and both teams getting closer and closer to that elusive goal. It's 0-0 here at the Daler Stadium in match number 9 of the Indian Women's League 2. So that swift drinks break here. You can see that SESA Football Academy will catch them out as quickly as possible. Anelia Barreto making that run as we're into the 30th minute here, heading into the final 15 of the first half. It's been an eventful first half. A lot of half chances for both teams. Really, the pressure is off here. I think that a victory will really end their campaign on a high note. KRIDA Prabodhini Pune, it will be 2 wins in 4. And as for SESA Football Academy, if they are to win this game, it will be their first points on the board in the final round. It will be a very impressive victory to mark it. So plenty of incentive for both teams, and that would have been made abundantly clear by both coaches, knowing the importance of how to end the tournament. Is Rani Kadam defended very well alongside her back four. About to turn on the left-hand side. Puts her head up and plays the pass to Sumaya Sheikh. Will have to do a lot of chasing down there. Let's get there first. There's Lani Costa. Has to find Rosella, but errant pass as she clips it brilliantly down the left-hand side. It's a first-time finish. Sylvia Pavara looked to catch out the goalkeeper. Gadikar had to make a few saves halfway through the first half. Relatively quiet start to the match. Called up on a couple of occasions. Here's Anelia Barreto. Opened up nicely to find Pushpa Purab. Nandini defends well. Oh, she's made a mess of it. And Pushpa gets there first. That's just heavy enough. It allows Rupika Bansori to get there first. Position there for Nandini, but didn't complete her clearance. Sakshi, good pass onto the left-hand side. Divya Pavara has made the run and gets there first. Sakshi continues with her run and the first-time ball on the left foot to find Sumaya Sheikh. Good defending there, just reads the danger nicely. Amelia with a clever first-time touch. It's a brilliant through pass. How about that for a critical interception? But she gets there first and continues her run. It's Pushpa to make it 1-0. The finish is emphatic. It's right into the bottom corner. And SESA Football Academy get their reward.
Goal scorer, SESA Football Academy. Jersey number 6,
Pushpa Purab once again, who is on target. Very well found. She continues with her run and the composure once she's in front. It's right into the corner. And Pushpa Purab has got 2 goals in 2 games now. She scored from the spot against Woods Football Club. This time, a lethal counter-attack. Great find and the finish even better. Just the sheer determination in completing the run. Knowing that she might not get there first, but really put on the pace and the afterburners as Sumaya Sheikh looks to respond swiftly here. Or she does well. There's a quick wager in terms of a cat, but has been well evaded by both teams. Not to settle on the ball whatsoever here. Really swift passing. This is much better here. There's Rosella. She's caught on the ball. Fantastic work off the ball there. Win the challenge back, and now KRIDA Prabodhini Pune will know that they have to go out and play. And Rosella made a sensational play. Quick touch there to Anela Barreto. Her feet well. Finds the goal scorer, Pushpa Purab. Brilliant footwork there to beat the challenge. And now Pushpa tries to drill the ball in. Last touch comes off the defender and it'll be out for a corner. Pushpa Purab down the right-hand side is creating all sorts of problems for the KRIDA Prabodhini Pune defence. Just the decisiveness in her footwork is a sight to behold. Decided last time in this first half, and SESA Football Academy looking to protect their lead here. There's the goal scorer on your screen, number 6, Pushpa Purab. 2 goals in 2 matches in the final round after being devastating in the group stages. He has been the source of goals for her team throughout this tournament. One of the emerging players Indian women football as the corner comes in, it's not cleared, and oh, hits the post, and they get very lucky there, KRIDA Prabodhini, as Ritika falls onto the ball. Well, the ball was allowed to bounce here, then you find yourself in all sorts of trouble. This is a cracking effort, catches the base of the post, hits Sakshi, and Ritika falls onto the ball gladly. Could have been 2-0 very, very quickly there. Fine margins. The Prabodhini Pune get fortunate. Good strike there, the way she caught the ball on the half volley. Zella allowed to turn. And looking for that through pass. You can see that Pushpa keeps making the run time and time again. Sumaya Sheikh does very well as a centre forward, asking a lot from her right winger to get there first. Under 10 minutes remain in this first half. SESA Football Academy leading from that goal from Pushpa Purab to make that 1-0 and give them what they will feel is a deserved goal and a deserved lead. For both teams, plenty of time to make amends for PRABODHINI Pune and get the second. That's a good take there from Sushmita Jadhav. And picks her head up for finding Anelia, having to backpedal here, really fed with pace. Anelia is not going to let them settle whatsoever. Prerna does well. Find her right back. Gaikwad losing out there, and on the left hand side looking to venture forward. Those heavy touches will be capitalized by the opposition. The game has been played with a really good flow here. Fair to the referee for keeping the game moving too. This is Bajada with a good touch there. Allowed to turn, and now SESA Football Academy can just settle down here now that they have the game's opening goal. At some point, PRABODHINI will have to come out and play with a lot more aggressiveness and maybe open up in the hopes of getting a goal. Zella does brilliantly there. Superb play from the midfielder, and had made the run there, Pushpa. She would be offside there. Rizala had picked her head up, and I was very surprised as to why she didn't let go of the through pass there, knowing that Pushpa had made the run and then she had to check it, and that she would have been offside. And Rizala has really been a force in that midfield area. So helping out defensively, and she does help out in winning the ball. And she does well to keep the ball. Here's Flani Costa. Looking to lift that forward. They're looking to get a quick move on here. Push the ball forward, and the team can try and win the first and the second ball. They do exactly that. Good work there from Flani. On the left side, with Flani Costa. Good pass, allowed to turn. Brilliant turn there from Arpita, and then finds Anelia Barreto. First touch is good. Gets away from the challenge. That's top defending there from Nandini, because she's gone a long way to try and run after Anelia Barreto. Left back just superbly well. She had to be brave with that decision. I mean, that if she has made that decision and she gets beaten, all that space opens up on her side. There's Anelia Barreto, lays it off to Pushpa Purab. She's thrown by the goal scorer. Now allowed to push and run here. No real challenge. Good 1-2, and it's Pushpa Purab, lays it off with sensational football. She can't finish it, now she can. And now SESA Football Academy have their second, and it's the skipper Sushmita Jadhav who completes the job. Well, no surprises once again that it's Pushpa Purab who's in the heart of everything good that they do going forward. First time finish couldn't be completed by Sushmita, but on the follow-up, she completes the job. 2-0 here for SESA Football Academy, who have been ruthless since the drinks break. And all the credit should go to Pushpa Purab, doesn't it? I mean, she plays the 1-2 superbly well with Anelia Barreto. As soon as it opens up, she picks her head out for the accurate pass, where a skipper was waiting. On the second attempt, Sushmita Jadhav adds the second, and that's the cushion goal that Coach Severino Fernandez will have been hoping for just before the half-time break. 2-0 to the good here. SESA Football Academy now starting to find their goal-scoring touch towards the end of the final rounds of the Indian Women's League 2. Good bit of skill there from Anelia Barreto. Look at her go in this first half. She's been outstanding. Look at her with a stretched run. It's good defending. Rena Meshram sticking to her challenge. Clearance out away. First touch there. Moves the ball immediately. And from SESA Football Academy's point of view, they'll want to keep that clean sheet for as long as possible as we head towards the final 5 minutes of stoppage time in this first half. Vidya Pawara does well to put her head down and run, but excellent defending. really are sticking to their guns here. The defending has been top-notch, and they've limited the number of chances that PRABODHINI Pune could have created here. Part of that has been the midfield effort by that woman on the ball, Rosella Almeida. She's been all over the central areas of the pitch. She's been helping out in the forward phase defensively. She's always there in the right positions. Forward, keeper should be favourite. Gadekar having a much more comfortable end to the first half. Run down the clock here. This is good game management by the girls in white. Good first start. Nearly having to battle on the way ground. Allowed to turn. Here's Purva Gaikwad. For the accurate pass. Not allowed to settle whatsoever. Brilliant work by Flani Costa. And now on the left-hand side, allowed to just run down the channel. Well defended. See her going again there. Superb work this from Arpita. Not giving up on a lost cause and forcing the turnover, and it's a throw-in for SESA Football Academy. Ending the half on the stronger note here. 2-0 to the good. Now looking to add that third. That would be the real cushion before the half-time break. Amelia with the touch. There's Flani Costa. Maya helps out brilliantly there again. Excellent centre forward play and allowed to turn. Right in front of the referee was the foul committed. She had an opportunity to play on. And now with a good bit of shown there to ride the challenge. The stoppage time remained in the first half. Maya's knockdown header is good. Quality first touch there. But it's used it shot and Nandini passes on it. But Sakshi in the box for company. For the right arm opportunity to put the ball into the box here. Good play there from the left back. Outstanding defending from Tania Pednekar. Wasn't going to be turned there whatsoever. Nandini has been up and down that left hand side. Time and time again in the first half. Trying to make that combination with her left winger. Sunny has defended well, so have the back line for SESA Football Academy. And breaks well. Superb first touch again from Maya Sheikh. Takes it off. Al-Bukhari feeds it onto the right hand side. Now the cross comes into the box. Superb defending. Alfie Govekar lays it off nicely, and here's Rosella Almeida. You can look for the through pass immediately. Defended. Cross makes the interception. Special field at the end of the first half here. Steals is out there, but a centre half partner helps with smash. He gets there first now. That's by Al-Qatari. See the pass onto the right hand side. Here's Divya looking lifted forward. What a massive save that is. And on the follow up, there's Nena. Nena with the strike. Oh, it hits the crossbar. How close can you get to get that first goal? And now they managed to clear that away. What a strike that was from the midfielder, Nena. Right on top of the crossbar. Huge let off that SESA Football Academy has defended expertly in this first half, but nearly conceding just before the half-time break. First touch was good, and Flani Costa showing her composure to turn away from the trouble. Final minute of normal time here. 2 minutes of added on time has been signaled by the fourth official. Pass forward, Rani should be able to mop up here, and she does. With full credit to the PRABODHINI Pune, continuing to play the right way, fraction the chances despite being 2-0 down. Wanted that goal just before half-time, and Coach Dheeraj Mishra would have been really aching for that goal to make it the task in the second half a lot easier. And how devastating the SESA Football Academy players have been going forward. And now wins the challenge there. Right onto the right-hand side. Indeed looking to tip that forward to Sumaya Sheikh, who's been standing in the first half. Brilliant again from Rosella Almeida. Moves her surroundings so well. Again the pass forward to Nelia Barreto has been well mopped up. Comes across and makes the interception here to Maya Sheikh now. Meets the challenge with relative ease, and that touch is heavy, and how calmly does Govekar deal with that situation. Sumaya Sheikh has really put in a shift as the centre forward for KRIDA PRABODHINI PUNE. The other way, she just breezes past and too heavy there. Zaroshi just comes forward, gets the interception and hits the foul there. The final day of the final round of the Indian Women's League 2. First half into a closure in match number 9. Still have one more game to be played in the 8:30 p.m. kickoff. Pass forward onto the right-hand side to no man's land here. Both teams have really put in a lot of effort. It's been a highly competitive game. And he will take the throw in, showing her fitness and conditioning in this first half. The toughest position to play is the fullback in terms of the amount of running that you have to do up and down the touchline. This is the final minute now. SESA Football Academy take the 2-0 advantage into half-time. That'll be a very comfortable team talk for Coach Severino Fernandez, knowing that what his girls have done in the first half gives them a perfect platform to pick up their first victory in the final round of the Indian Women's League 2. Maya again, she popped up everywhere in that front line, trying to just drag her team forward. They've come the closest in terms of pulling a goal back through their number 4, Nana, who was then hunted against the crossbar. Anthony with the throw in. First touch there, and it's Zella who's made the challenge. Actually, the final attack in the first half. We've had a look at the watch. Nana battling with her midfield counterpart. Comes away with the ball here. Not too much on it as Sakshi loses out, and Plani Costa helping that away. Might be the final chance of the first half here if the referee allows his attack to continue. Good work again to get back into position. The referee does blow the whistle at the end of the first half, and it's SESA Football Academy in a commanding position after Pushpa Purab gave them the lead halfway through the first half. And Shushmita Jadhav adding the second after Pushpa Purab turned provider for the second goal. With a PRABODHINI Pune back to the drawing board and a massive team talk for Coach Dheeraj Mishra as they chase down a 2-goal lead in their final game, the final round of the match number 9 of the Indian Women's League 2. It's half-time here at the Dulles Stadium. PRABODHINI Pune 0, SESA Football Academy 2. There you have it, 2-0 the halftime score. SESA Football Academy a very comfortable advantage heading into the final 45 minutes of their campaign here. Bringing the highlights from what has been a competitive first half between these two teams, really representing their badges very well. It started off really end-to-end from both teams, looking to show their positive intent, knowing that the pressure was off. The first touch came to KSA Football Academy, and it was to Anila Barreto, who was through on goal. Ritika Bansode showing up bravery to gather that first. Set the tone early on for KSA Football Academy, who were very much on the front foot. Zella Almeida, one of the shining lights in the midfield area for SESA Football Academy. The amount of work that she's put in here, and you could see how Ashika Gadikar nearly making a mess with the pass there. This was the biggest chance that SESA PRABODHINI Pune had, and it fell to Devya Pavara. Wobbled around awkwardly. First time finished over the crossbar. So Coach Dheeraj Mishra would be urging his team that they have created chances to take the next one, and the goal is going to be very, very crucial. This was a mistake from Ashika Gadikar, but she did well to respond. When the goal was arriving, you just knew that the chance again, this one to Sumaya Sheikh, free header, completely unmarked, couldn't direct that on target. SESA Football Academy, every time they went forward, they were positive and they committed players forward. They really did pay dividends for them. Right after the water break, making sure that they used the first 20 minutes or so, knowing that the pressure would be on. Chances kept on coming, and when it did, the composure at which it was taken was a sight to behold. Zella Almeida was constantly making those runs in the midfield area. On the right hand side, the cross came in, but they defended the box very well. Pushpa Purab on the right hand side picked up an absolute peach of a ball to find her centre forward, Nelia Barreto. That combination would come to fruition later on here, but it was Pushpa Purab constantly made those attacking runs, kept trying to find a centre forward. Was unlucky on a couple of occasions where pass just couldn't find Nelia Barreto, but once Pushpa was through on goal, he had no hesitation in slotting that ball into the bottom corner to give her team the lead. And a few minutes after, he turned provider. This was a chance from the centre back to make it 2-0. Caught that very sweetly, and the base of the post coming to KRIDA PRABODHINI Pune's rescue on that occasion. Had to ride their luck on a couple of occasions, but the luck did run out. But SESA Football Academy adding the second just before half-time. Pushpa, who was the goal scorer for the first, turned provider, find her captain Shishmita Jadhav. Maya Sheikh kept dragging her team forward here. Full credit to the centre forward, running both channels, trying to drag down the defenders. As Shishmita Jadhav added the second, and KRIDA PRABODHINI Pune will have to climb out of this hole that they're in. It's half-time here at the Stadium. It's KRIDA PRABODHINI Pune 0. SESA Football Academy 2. As we bring you the stats, all in favour of SESA Football Academy. Control here of the situation, looking for all 3 points to end the campaign. We'll be back for the start of the second half here as SESA Football Academy protect their 2-goal lead. And we're all but set for the start of the second half. KRIDA PRABODHINI Pune having a proverbial mountain to climb here for the start of the second half when they campaign in the final round of the Indian Women's League 2. SESA Football Academy in the perfect position here. 2-0 to the good. And a comfortable 45 minutes for them in theory. But if KRIDA PRABODHINI Pune are to score one goal, it will make a very nervous end to this game here. Perfect opportunity for both teams to end their campaign on a high note here. SESA Football Academy 45 minutes away from achieving their target here. And they're off and running in their all-white kit, protecting a 2-goal advantage. How clinical they were in front of goal, and that's something that KRIDA PRABODHINI will have to try and replicate here. The ball immediately played in. Zella having to make the interception early on. It's a bright start this from KRIDA PRABODHINI Pune for that goal that will just open up the game for them and give them a bit of confidence to try and navigate the second half. Easier said than done considering the task in hand and how well SESA Football Academy have defended in that first half, making the number of clear-cut chances. And I really have come the closest for KRIDA PRABODHINI with her effort thundering against the crossbar. But from that we saw Sumaya Sheikh trying and troubling the opposition as much as possible as the knockdown header has been won by Rizella. Cleared forward as Anelia Barreto looking to turn, and that's brilliantly there, the centre forward. Hold off the challenge and just keep that onto the right hand side. SESA Football Academy have been mighty impressive with the way that they've circulated the ball. They've created a number of chances, especially down that right hand side where Pushpa Purab has been instrumental in finding the number of chances. Has a goal and an assist to her name. Could have a lot more assists and she could have found her centre forward with a lot more regularity. And two pass forward should be dealt with. Get there first. Anelia Barreto is happy to play on that right hand side as well. She's not just playing in the central areas as a centre forward. Making her positioning as unpredictable as possible, trying to get the centre halves to chase after her on those wider areas of the pitch. Here's Rizella looking to just burst forward. Has shown her running capacity and capabilities throughout this match so far. We'll safe to operate here now in the central areas. Here's Sushmita Jadhav, scorer of the second goal. Rizella, first time feed. Anelia, beautifully played here. Here's Rani Costa, takes her run. Good defending there from Rani Kadam, and now the cross comes into the box. It's a dangerous delivery and a free header from Arpita straight into the hands of Ritika. Superb play again from SESA Football Academy. The rotations that they have going on, the crossing into the box has been exemplary. That one was a perfectly weighted cross. Arpita had made the run. With a header on it either side of the goalkeeper, and you're probably looking at the third goal. A lot of communication happening on the pitch, and rightfully so as the ball is fed forward onto the right hand side. And they can't latch onto the pass there from Divya Pavara. Divya had arguably one of the best chances for KRIDA PRABODHINI. Flashed across the face of goal, and her first time effort ballooned over the crossbar as Maya will take the corner. Will fall into the box, well defended. They can lead the counter charge here. SESA Football Academy immediately closed down. Whatsoever. And launched that swift counter attack. Nearly 4 minutes played into the second half, and once again the tempo has been excellent in the match. Being very much on the front foot, looking for goals to end their campaign. It's been difficult campaigns for both teams leading into the final game. Before the start of the kickoff were in third position. Courtesy of their victory, their 3-0 victory against Roots Football Club. Football Academy looking to get their first points on the board. Zella does so well there. Under pressure, still managing to keep the ball. Navigated into the central areas there. Sumaya can't get there first. Nia does. Clears her out of harm's way. Anywhere will do for the defenders. They want to protect their clean sheet for as long as possible here. We'll have to keep a close eye on Sumaya Sheikh. He has been real troubling presence for the back line. Well, 5 minutes into the second half. No change in the scoreline from half-time. SESA Football Academy still with that comfortable 2-0 lead here so far. With the 2 goals and now bursting forward on the right-hand side, beating the defender. The goalkeeper quickly off her line. Having to play sweeper keeper on a couple of occasions. Allows the defenders to be a lot more advanced in their positioning. Good played on the right-hand side, well intercepted here on the right. Here's Divya Pavara. She's got the overlap run on the right-hand side. Looking to put the ball in first time here, the second half substitute. Well defended. And of course, brilliantly done there from and it's a strike from distance. It's got a bit of curl on it. And it's just wide. There was a late movement on the ball there. Good strike from Purva Gaikwad. Substitution here for as Naina comes off. Number 28, KRIDA PRABODHINI Pune. Tanvi Kore coming on.
Substitution for KRIDA PRABODHINI Pune. Jersey number 4, Naina, is replaced by jersey number 28, Tanvi Kore.
Confirmation of the substitution. Naina coming off for Tanvi. In midfield for KRIDA PRABODHINI Pune to get a bit more fresh legs in there. Be a bit more attacking intent needed from their midfield area. Give that bit of support to Sumaya Sheikh, who's been often caught by her lonesome in those forward areas. Five minutes later into the second half. SESA Football Academy, who were top of Group C, made 4, winning half their game, drawing 2 with a very good goal difference of +10, scoring 5 of the 13 goals in the group stages. Shows you how well that is. They've done well. Pushpa might be offside, and she is. Making that run far too early. Management flagging that attack. PRABODHINI Pune, however, through the roof after their 3-0 victory against Roots Football Club. Were brought down straight back down to earth. Particularly that 4-0 loss at the hands of Indian Arrows. It shows you that the level of competition really is stiff in the final round of the Indian Women's League 2 here. Good pass again. This time she might be onside. She isn't though. Well, SESA Football Academy keep making those runs, and I've been caught offside on a couple of occasions, but that's enough encouragement for the forward players. Keep making those runs. Punt forward. Anywhere will do approach there. Brilliant take there. Bring that ball down. Immediately trying to push forward here. Vicky should be able to gather, and she does. Vicky Gareka, the right back for KRIDA PRABODHINI Pune. Passing to the midfield area and now punted forward. It's a cut pass there. Can be an accurate one to Sakti Vale. Running into the 10-minute mark into the second half, and from SESA Football Academy's point of view, Severino Fernandez will be very, very pleased with the way his team have gone out there and navigated the first part of the second half, making sure that their clean sheet is intact. Sakti breaks through the challenge and then feeds that forward to Sumaya, brilliantly taken down by the centre forward. Finds Purva Gaikwad, looking for the quick 1-2 here. Sumaya under real pressure there from Zella Almeida. Has been tracked all the way forward. Aishwarya with a half-hearted pass, which is well intercepted by Arpita. She's in there first. Here's Aishwarya now. Good play there from Arpita. Calmly deals with it and then collects the ball. very comfortable in the middle of the park here. Anil has been robbed off the ball here. Sakti, first time ball forward. Far too much fade on the pass. An easy collect there for Ashika Gadikar. Pushpa Purab got things up and running for SESA Football Academy after she was sent through one-on-one. The calmness of her finish gave her team the lead. From there, she turned provider. She found her captain, Pushpita Jadhav, for a comfortable tap in at the far stick after being very well picked out. These two moments of quality given SESA Football Academy that 2-0 cushion here, 10 minutes into the second half. Very well defended, brilliantly done, and Marisa Tavares. She turned then, real battle there. She comes away with the ball there, Sakshi in the first time ball. Maya Sheikh, and too much on it. Comfortable gather. There's Aroshi Govikar. Pass there, really good one-touch passing. Rizella looking for the first time ball over the top. Right idea though, forcing the back line of PRABODHINI Pune. Back pedal. They are not able to complete that clearance there, Aditi Gadikar. SESA Football Academy can just play this game at their own pace here. Marisha Tavares will take the throw in. First touch there is brilliantly done there from Anelia. Last touch comes off the defender. Might just been up for a corner, but signaled by a goal kick. Good defending there just to come across and make sure that she didn't have a free shot at goal. Yes, actually, immediately closed down by Marisha. Real determination there to shield the ball away from the opposition, and now the punt forward. Not enough power on the shot there from the number 7. Pushpita Jadhav really hesitating with the opportunity to pull the trigger. Maya, brilliant anticipation there from the forward, but again she's outnumbered. Zella wins that battle of the midfield. Comes away with the ball. It's a heavy first touch. There's just enough to chip the ball onto the left-hand side. Good movement here as Pyle keeps the ball onto the left-hand side really. Here's Sumaya, clever pass around the corner. Pyle Katari gets there first. Good defending. That comes off the defender. And looking for the shot. It's a vicious drive. The shot on target. Radhika making a comfortable save and a quick release here. We need more of that for the PRABODHINI. Many opportunities as they can towards goal. Nelia Barreto with an excellent carry, fed into midfield. It's a very loose pass there. Can't find Arpita. KPP on the move here. Here's Tanvi. Second half substitute finds Sumaya Sheikh. Sumaya Sheikh with the effort. It's a good save. Cracking effort there from centre forward. Creates her own opportunity, shifts it onto her right foot, and then left fly from distance. And something special here to break open the deadlock for them. With far too much time on the ball here, Sakshi lifts that forward. Nelia has been working tirelessly off the ball. Nisha helps out and then it's punted forward. Now to turn is Shushmita, but she's been caught on the ball here. Firm challenge, both players coming off worse on that occasion. The game has been played with a real fairness throughout. She has kept her cards in the pocket. This one, both players going for the ball. Shushmita clattering number 5 Rani Kadam. Two captains going toe-to-toe there, literally. Heading into 15 minutes into the second half here. All going according to plan for SESA Football Academy, who are reeling from their 3 defeats on the trot in the final round of the Indian Women's League to a victory here. Really rectify a lot of the early troubles that they had in the group stages. Belief is a critical thing here in this match and in this tournament. That you're capable of competing with the top teams, scoring goals, keeping clean sheets, all very much part SESA Football Academy's remit now for the end of the campaign for them. forward, easily dealt with and allowed to clear there. Does very well to bring that down. And a bit of a bit of strength shown there. And the pass forward has been easily intercepted. And having to battle again. Real space to operate, both teams giving very little away. Free kick opportunity here into the box. Really gets away from him. Rizella with a clever back heel there. There's Arpita. Needs to shoot. The ball very well and just trying to get the shot away. Should honestly dribble into the hands of Ritika. Good battle there, really not getting that movement required. Zella with the pass forward into Tavares. Get that movement going here, but very little space to operate. Taking the shot away, it's well blocked. Good play there in the central area, well defended. How quickly they get into position has been very impressive from SESA Football Academy. Letting the opposition really have the answers going forward. On the left-hand side, now bursting forward. It's a good pass down the left-hand side here. Sumaya Sheikh goes for the cross across. Brilliant defending. And at the far post, it's a mixture of the defenders and the goalkeepers doing just enough. The Football Academy clear their lines, but just about. Not easy whatsoever there. It's a good ball. It is a brilliant bit of defending from Laura Estibiro. Trying to get there first, clear their lines. Ashika thought about coming, found themselves in no man's land really. Under half an hour remain here. Which one of these teams are going to seize the initiative? Forward, the right option. On the right hand side, here's Aditi Adekar. Get into the midfield area, picks her head up for the pass here. Allowed to run a long way with the ball there, Purva Gaikwad. And the pass onto the left hand side. For the right option here. The pass Maya has been well intercepted. Rizella the interception as she has countless time in this match. She's been a constant presence in the middle of the park. She's made numerous interceptions, always trying to progress the ball forward. The tangle of the legs goes in favor of the defensive side. After it comes off the attacker and out for a throw in. Into the 65th minute here. SESA Football Academy have navigated the first 20 minutes perfectly from Coach Severino Fernandez's point of view. No time, Rizella with a brilliant win there, but the foul has been given. Fortunate from Rizella's point of view, might have just lost her balance on that occasion. Oh, the ball has just gone straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. No real care on the ball there. Hit and hope rather than trying to get something from it. So it's a decent delivery. Being able to trouble the goalkeeper. They need to try and add a few more solutions as the ball played forward onto the right-hand side. Looks to get there first. He has, but the offside flag once again rescuing KRIDA PRABODHINI Pune on that occasion. SESA Football Academy will be making their first substitution. Number 73, Arpita Pednekar coming off, and that concludes the final round for her. See the introduction of number 8, Simran Navrekar.
Jersey number 73, Arpita Yashwant Pednekar, being replaced by jersey number 8, Simran Navrekar.
There's the introduction and the confirmation of Simran's entry into the fray. 24 minutes of stoppage time remain for both teams to conclude the final round of the Indian Women's League 2. It's been a great experience for both teams, really. They at such a high level in the hopes of trying to gain promotion into the top division. They know what's at stake and what is required for the next edition here. It's a good push and header there from Sakshi down the right-hand side. Here's Divya, and on the challenge is brilliant, absolutely brilliant. How about that from Marisha Tavraj? Zella, good control there. Always looking to receive the ball, even in tight and really difficult conditions. Maya Sheikh looks to lay it off onto the left-hand side. First time ball into the box. Traveled a long way in the first time effort. Just to scoop that into an interesting position. The goalkeeper does very well there, Ashka. Gadikar was first to the ball. Push forward there, just trying to get that right pass into those areas. Trying to just venture that forward, no real space or accuracy for them. Try and get that right pass going. To that right hand side, no real space whatsoever. Just about enough to try and get that out of harm's way. In terms of defensive work, they've been excellent here, SESA Football Academy. They'll be desperate to keep that clean sheet. Good clearance, brilliantly done there from Aoshi. How quickly she gets into position to make the challenge. Push pass, well defended. KRIDA PRABODHINI Pune looking to avoid their third defeat of the final round of the Indian Women's League 2. To end their campaign with at least a point, but it'll take a lot of effort for them to bring it back to level pegging. And how well SESA Football Academy have defended. Fast there, looking to just push that down. Header, then Vela battling well, but she's lost out there. And with the scoop pass forward. Find a teammate and after a throw in, but they won't really mind this phase of play here. SESA Football Academy 2-0 to the good there, and they don't see much threat against their own goal. There have been a couple of half chances that Ashka Gadekar has easily gathered. They'll always threatening and looking for the third goal as Vizela has been pushed off the ball. And the real battle continues, and they manage to get away from that situation. Excellent defending there. Risha Tavares lost out there and just follows through with a challenge. Surely a foul there from the number 9. Got there first and went full throttle into the challenge. See that she won the first tackle clearly. She's gone again for the second. It's the dangling leg right in front of the referee. It will be a foul and a free kick for KRIDA PRABODHINI Pune. Need that goal. They just need a goal to give them a bit of a lift heading into the final 20 minutes. 2-0 down. SESA Football Academy well on course to get their first victory in the final game of the final round of the Indian Women's League 2 campaign. And an excellent campaign for them to reach the final round. The task in itself to reach the final round and compete the way that they have. We feel that the campaign didn't start at the best of fashion with those 2 5-0 defeats. From there, done very well to recover. Played with a lot of heart and character. Now 20 minutes away from picking up their first 3 points. The drinks breaks has been scheduled. We head into the final 20 minutes. No change from the halftime scoreline. 2-0 to the good here, SESA Football Academy. As KRIDA Prabodhini Pune look to claw their way back into this contest. They are 2-0 down. Back underway after the water break into the final phase of the match here. What do KRIDA Prabodhini Pune have in their locker? Can they pull out a massive effort for the final 15 minutes? Try and draw level in this contest. Or will SESA Football Academy walk away with their first 3 points in their final group game in the final round of the Indian Women's League 2? For KRIDA Prabodhini, they continue playing in the same manner in the shot passing. Try and involve as much as possible their centre forward Sumaya Sheikh, who's been tirelessly working in the forward areas. Needs a bit of support, the likes of Divya Pavara and Purva Gaikwad. On the right hand side here, in a real battle, Nandini does well to lay it off. And Rizella comes away with the ball here. Good pass in the forward area. Sushmita with a good bit of footwork, lays it off in the first time finish. Oh, it's sensational! It is magnificent, and SESA Football Academy have their third, and it's come in ridiculous fashion. It's Flani Costa with the goal. There's a shot which was ambitious to say the least, but finds the top corner. And soon after the water break, SESA Football Academy has the third, and surely now it's all 3 points. What a shot that is from Flani Costa. First time effort, it just flew off her boot. It's a special goal, and there's the pushing goal that Coach Severino Fernandez is looking for. How many times have we seen that soon after the water break? Moment of decisiveness from either team. And now 3-0 up. They will look very comfortable and look to enjoy the final 15 minutes of their campaign here. Flani Costa, an absolute special goal. Where she is the goal scorer. Finds Marisha Tavares. Beautiful football. This lovely one-touch moving. And on the left-hand side, she does brilliantly to keep the ball here. It goes out of play though, however. The man was making that run, trying to get involved in the build-up, and now for KRIDA Prabodhini Pune. 3-0 defeat against Indianapolis. 3-0 down here this evening at the Belair Stadium. Campaign not going according to plan for them. Just end up picking up a solitary victory against Roots Football Club. 3-0 on that night. That has been wiped out. SESA Football Academy, and so that Prabodhini Pune will be level on points. So it's the goal difference against SESA Football Academy that has worked in their favor against them for them. Zella still battling here as we head towards the final 15 minutes. So that Prabodhini Pune, they'll have to try and get one in the next 5 minutes to make it a nervy final 10. Good touch forward. It's a brilliant challenge there. How about that for a forceful interception? Marushi Govika just comes across to protect their clean sheet here. They've done very well so far. They lift that forward. Last touch comes off Arushi and it will be a corner. So that Prabodhini Pune looking for a way back into this contest. They need a goal. They need one now. Number 16, Sumaya Sheikh takes the corner. Decent delivery, well defended. We look for the counter-attack now after a sublime first touch there. On the right-hand side, waits for the right opportunity to release the pass, and he has another on the right-hand side. Brilliant pace shown there from the defender. There's a bit of a misunderstanding there. Ritika goes charging in there. There's nobody in goal. There was an opportunity to try and fill that in. Tight angle made it difficult to try and get that shot on target, but Ritika Bansore went flying into the challenge there. Not very decisive from the centre half. Either of them taking real charge of the situation here. You can see the striker had every right to go for the ball. Got back onto the feet, gingerly walking back into goal as it's a corner now for SESA Football Academy to inflict further punishment on the scoreline. The ball, good header there. To defend that situation, put under a bit of pressure here. And Costa loses out. Sheikh did very well to win the ball back. Now looking for support forward. Good work there from the captain. Because Jadav's really battling, but she's lost out on that duel. Mr. Tavares loses out too, but she gets that topo forward. SESA Football Academy looking to just thread that through the eye of the needle, but gets the pass forward. Can she get there first? Simran was very much latched onto that pass. There's Kyle Katari now. Driving with the ball in the midfield area. Has a chance to lift that forward now. Whether or not she could have found Divya Pavara, who was in acres of space down the right hand side, instead goes for the killer pass. Easily dealt with by Ishika Gadekar, who's still looking to keep that clean sheet. They're 12 minutes of stoppage time away, completing their objective in the final game of the final round of the Indian Women's League 2. Just over 78 minutes played. And really looking to keep the ball, but she's lost out. On the right hand side now, looking for a bit of movement. Ball down the right hand side now, looking for the afterburners. Good work just from SESA Football Academy, still showing the hunger to score goals despite being 3 goals up here. Shifts it quickly, well defended. Come away with the ball. It's a good pass between the lines. Should get there first. Defender reads that perfectly there, Marisha. Just getting robbed off the ball. Rosella so well to keep the ball. Then drives with the ball down the right hand side. Into the 80th minute here. Job almost done for SESA Football Academy. Sticks that away. Here's Divya. Pavara with the first time ball in. It's a clever pass. To the right person there. Sumaya Sheikh couldn't bring that under control. Laura Stibiero will clear. Well, it looked like a comfortable clearance. Maya's battled brilliantly then. Puts the ball in. It's well defended. Picks up the loose pass here. It's a strike on goal. So she deals with it and having to get another bite at the cherry as both players going for the header here. Here's Divya Pavara from a very tight angle. Excellent goalkeeping from Ashika again. Closes down the angle, makes sure that she doesn't get a clean shot on goal there. It's a brave header this from Sakshi. Lays it on the path of Divya Pavara. Once she's there, she gets only the first time effort. It's a brilliant save from Ashika. Outstretched arm. Final touch and the corner comes into the box. Maya goes charging in there, but doesn't get the contact required. Good defending. 10 minutes of the stoppage time remained here. KRIDA PRABODHINI Pune. Really is now or never to try and get that first goal here. The clock just runs down here. It's a football academy putting things right. I'm trying to get that away. Just about managing to do that on that occasion. -9 the goal difference for SESA Football Academy. Absolutely deadlocked. Header forward, trying to get there first, well defended. And the stoppage time remains. The clock ticks down favorably for Coach Severino Fernandez and SESA Football Academy. How well they've defended. That's all the products will go to the goal scorers, and they have scored 3 different types of goals. Now Amelia Barreto looking for the push-through pass, gets there in the second attempt. Here's Shushmita Jadhav. Twist and turn, her pass not having the level of accuracy required as Rosella moves across, but she's been bypassed too. Putting a lot of effort, the midfield players. Good burst here from Payal Kothari. Outstanding sliding challenge there. Clean as a whistle to win the ball back. And Rosella comes away with the ball. Sensational from Rosella Almeida. And then the reverse pass, well intercepted. Another chance there, but the offside flag. Look at this from Rosella. How instrumental she's been in the middle of the park. With real confidence there. You can see the handball. The number 3, Prerna Mishram. That's why the referee threw her whistle, and an opportunity in a set-piece situation here to SESA Football Academy. Further lengthen their advantage here. The Jadhav will take this free kick. Long way out, really. Decide to really have a punt at goal here. 3-0 up. Why not for the captain? Already has a goal to her name, so she will be feeling confident. A long way out here. Now, whether or not it will be wiser for her to try and pick a teammate. Wait and see here. Shushmita Jadhav strikes it well, but always cutting across the ball. Out for a goal kick. So the PRABODHINI Pune still have an opportunity to try and get a consolation goal at least from their point of view. Wonderful to see over 70 people watching live on the AIFF YouTube channel here. Shows you the support that right at the end girls are receiving for their efforts. Match number 9 of the Indian Women's League 2 almost concluded here. We have one last game to be played here at the 8:30 kickoff. Raval United will take on Roots Football Club. Raval United been spotless so far. 3 out of 3 in the games that they've played, really setting the tone. SESA Football Academy readying yet another substitution, number 5. Henry Parolkar is going to be ready shortly. And Simran, the 2 substitutes, oh, that's hit with real venom again. Ritika Bansore having to make that very critical handling there. And the battle continues. The players still battling, and fair play to them. As Flani Costa plays the through pass, can she try and burst past 3 or 4 bodies there? She can't. Ritika Bansore has had to make quite a few saves. Despite being 3-0 down, you can see the players are very much on their haunches. The amount of effort they've put in this match has been tremendous, really. Shows you their fitness and conditioning, having to play a game every 2 days. Not easy playing 90 minutes. Good pass on the left-hand side. Be favored to get there first with the defender, and she does. There's a confirmation of the substitute for SESA Football Academy. Number 16, Anilia Barreto. Her evening comes to an end. She had a very good game, hasn't she? Morrison plays that forward, intercepted. 5 minutes for stoppage time remain as a shot easily gathered. Another shot on target there. Ashika Garikar has not really had too much in terms of real saves to make. She's had to make one in the second half. Critical one. PRABODHINI Pune conceded the 10th goal in the final round. It's something for Dheeraj Mishra to reflect into the games forward. Learning experience for the teams here. Of course, the Indian Women's League 2 is starting to be a regular each year and just gives the girls an opportunity to see what's at stake here. Being promoted into the first division, of course, number one priority. Confirmation of Tanvi entering the fray as Anilia Barreto comes off. Good performance from the centre forward. Really ran the channels tirelessly, looking to link up, dropping deep into the centre forward display. Disappointed that he couldn't get the goal that eluded the centre forward, but being a team win by 3-0 really is a confidence booster. Brilliant from Rosella. Very comfortable on the ball here. They pinched it high up the pitch, but Arush just comes across and clears. First touch down the right hand side now. For the accurate pass, and they get that forward, well intercepted. 3.5 minutes remain here for PRABODHINI Pune to get that goal, which will surely be a consolation goal now. SESA Football Academy trying their very best to preserve their clean sheet and also add the fourth for an extra gloss on the scoreline. 3 minutes remain. Normal time here. Good battle this from England trying to help out in that midfield area. Rita Torres, who's done very well down that left-hand side. The SESA Football Academy has picked up a red card against Good Football Club. There's another shot towards goal, easily pouched. Job nearly done here for SESA Football Academy. 2-0 in the first half. Getting the third in spectacular fashion, courtesy of Flanny Costa. Giving them a really comfortable scoreline when their final round of the Indian Women's League 2 final group game might lead in the victory here. Straight off to the edge, just off balance there. Rosella helping. Look at Rosella go. Tirelessly working in midfield area, not just on the ball but off it. Good push and run. Excellent from Rita Tavares. Across and makes the challenge as we head towards the final 2 minutes here. Been a very free-flowing game of football, and full credit to the referee keeping the game as it is. Around that left-hand side, someone gets there first, shields the ball well. Not too much on the pass, but Rosella has been beaten to the punch there, but they kept the ball. Then another interception. The 90 seconds remain here. Down the right-hand side, they could have been favored, but look at the starting position. Again, to break the challenge, Rosella works tremendously hard again to win the ball back. Exactly what the team wants to see. At 3-0 up, still working so hard off the ball. Want that clean sheet. Heading into the final minute of normal time here. Time running out for PRABODHINI Pune. And they get the shot away. Here Sumaya Sheikh with a clever pass. Well defended. Again in position is Rita Tavares. Finds Simran to Rosella. Beautiful football this. Into that quick pass. Asking a lot from the captain. Kushmita still looking to run that down. It's all but done here for SESA Football Academy. Getting this at the clean sheet in such a dominant fashion has really raised their confidence heading into next season, knowing exactly what they're capable of doing here. Then Payal Katari with not much conviction there. Sumaya gets there first. And superb goalkeeping once again from Ashika Gadekar. Won't get too many of the plaudits because of the way they're defended overall, but the goalkeeper has done her bit in terms of preserving the clean sheet. We're into stoppage time now. 4 minutes has been signaled by the fourth official. SESA Football Academy 4 minutes away from picking up their first victory in their final group game in the final stage of the Indian Women's League 2. They run the clock down and they win the match. Rosella has been one of the candidates for the Man of the Match award for her overall performance. Not on the score sheet in terms of goals and assists, but constant. Her presence in midfield has really been a game changer. SESA Football Academy, plenty of heroes out there. Defended brilliantly. And when going forward, they've been so clinical. 3 goals, could have had more. Liberato was found on a couple of occasions by Pushpa Purab in that first half. You can see Shushmita Jadhav continuing to run down the channels here. Captain leading from the front, but a foul throw. 3 minutes rain for PRABODHINI Pune to get a consolation goal now. They've been kept far away from the requisite target here. Laura should be able to clear, and she does so very well. Laura Estabiro alongside Arushi Govikar have been so solid. The heart of the defense here is a pass forward, critical interception. In the first, second and the third ball on that occasion. Zella is putting the pressure, looking to win the ball back here. Good strength shown there, and good defending. Alicia has read the danger so well and then continues to make the run and could have been found. There's Divya now. Halfway through stoppage time has been played here. Good pass on the right hand side, well intercepted. Arushi again, who's made that pass here. And here's Flani Costa through on goal to make it 4. Lays it across unselfishly. And the 4th goal in stoppage time for SESA Football Academy.
SESA Football Academy. Jersey number 6, Pushpa Purab.
Well, Flani Costa just lays that across unselfishly. She's got her goal, but she lays it off for a tap-in at the far stick for Pushpa Purab, who gets her 2nd goal. Well, what a performance from the forward players it has been. Flani Costa with a goal and an assist. An assist and 2 goals for Pushpa Purab, as it's 4-0 now to SESA Football Academy. They overturned the goal difference and have gotten ahead of KRIDA PRABODHINI Pune, have been well beaten here. And take the goal difference. It's a real swing in the goal difference for the both teams here. They will spots here. That's a brilliant performance from SESA Football Academy, now just a minute away from getting all 3 points and 4 goals. Pushpa Purab started the goal scoring and she ends it with a tap-in. Clinical finishing from the number 6. 5 goals in the group stages for her. 4 against Roots in their defeat and now 2 in the victory here this evening. Continue to defend well. And SESA Football Academy all but completing the job here. And Costa in the second half has been sensational. They should be able to comfortably pouch here. That should be that in terms of suppressing one last attack. Ashra goes for distance. It's returned with interest. The referee's had a look at her watch. Still managed to clear their danger here. Rosella gets the final touch and another drive from the midfielder for the quick release. Well defended. We're allowing a few more seconds for PRABODHINI Pune to get their shot, but they won't have it, and the referee blows the full-time whistle, and it's SESA Football Academy with a thumping victory in their final game. 4-0 in this evening. It started with Pushpa Purab, who started the goal scoring. Then she turned provider to find Shushmita Jadhav in the first half. They were 2-0 to the good. In the second half, they continued their good work after Flani Costa's tremendous drive on her left foot. Found the top corner to make it 3. And right at the end, Flani turning provider to find Pushpa Purab for a tap-in at the far stick to make it 4. PRABODHINI Pune not able to cope, and it's a 4-0 defeat to end their campaign in the final round of the Indian Women's League 2. Full time here at the IWL Stadium in Goa. It's KRIDA Prabodhini Pune 0, SESA Football Academy 4. There you have it, the penultimate game wrapped up. The Indian Women's League 2 in the final day of the final round. We bring you the highlights from what has been a commanding performance from the girls in white. Back to the drawing board for the Prabodhini Pune and coach Dheeraj Mishra. They've competed well throughout this campaign. They'll have had a lot to learn. They can be a stronger outfit as they come in next season. We look at the highlights from the second half. SESA Football Academy had the complete initiative to go out there and express themselves after that 2-0 lead at half-time. What was drilled brilliantly from coach Severino Fernandez was them not to take their foot off the pedal. They kept striving for goals, and they did score some excellent ones. Been trying to venture forward there with those chances. See that KRIDA Prabodhini Pune tried their very best in terms of creating clear-cut opportunities. Ashika Gadekar in the SESA Football Academy goal defended her lines brilliantly there, but when the chances did arrive to SESA Football Academy, they were held on multiple occasions. Both defenses were looking to come out on top. The SESA Football Academy who showed their extra bit of hunger going into that second half, wanting to score more goals and have a commanding victory. On the right-hand side, you could see Hansika having to do a lot of work defensively. Keep their manage forward as Ashika Gadekar kept making decisive claims. When the goal did arrive, it arrived in sensational fashion, really. Vanni Costa on that left foot scored one of the goals of the tournament there. First time effort, finding the top corner. No chance for Ritika Bansode in goal. It really was a crowning moment from a commanding victory from SESA Football Academy, and still had the appetite to add a goal just before the full-time whistle, and they got that with Pushpa Pura batting the fourth. The 4-1 for Ritika. The fourth one did arrive in the final minute. It was a very well worked move which Vanni Costa decided to be unselfish and square it across to Pushpa Pura to add the fourth. SESA Football Academy complete their final game in a comfortable victory. Gadekar making that save on that occasion to preserve their clean sheet. The defense had worked tirelessly throughout, saw some brilliant challenges throughout the game. Della Almeida was one of the standout players. Go forward, found the pass onto the left-hand side. See the opportunities kept on coming, courtesy of those driving runs from the midfield area. Giving the license to the forward players to venture forward, getting a lot more of the control in the midfield areas. So for the Prabodhini Pune, they kept trying. That attempt on goal really did turn out to be far too elusive for them. And this was the final moment. Vanni Costa bearing down on goal, picks her head up unselfishly to find Pushpa Pura to make it 4 right at stoppage time. Complete the rout, and a 4-0 victory for SESA Football Academy to close out their campaign. There you have it, match number 9 in the books, as we have one last game of the Indian Women's League 2 come up at 8:30. It's full time here at the IWL Stadium. This is me, Surat, signing off. KRIDA Prabodhini Pune 0, SESA Football Academy 4. And there you have the stats from a dominant victory for SESA Football Academy, dominating in every metric here. Plenty of shots on target, getting 4 for their troubles. The Prabodhini Pune tried to have quite a bit of the ball in the second half. Those 6 shots on target, nearly not enough to trouble the goalkeeper. It's full time here at the IWL Stadium. The Prabodhini Pune 0, SESA Football Academy 4.